This is the SUX Sports Coaches Show brought to you by Bob Rose. I'm your host, Josh Sockton with SUX Sports, and we're headed into the quarterfinal round of the Iowa High School Football Playoffs. With me is Hinton head football coach Bruce Held. Coach, thank you for being on the show.
You're welcome. It's a pleasure to be here.
Coach, you guys had a big win against Logan Magnolia on Friday night. Talk about how you guys were able to have so much success in that game, and what do you kind of take out of it?
Well, we knew we were going to have a tough assignment going down to Logan. They're an excellent football team, very well coached. Coach Strait gets about as much out of his players as any coach we face all year, and they actually jumped on top of us 14-0 in the first quarter, which created some real stressful moments. And we had to make a few adjustments there, but once we did that, and I think our kids just kind of got used to the speed of the game, they really attack you in your face immediately about as fast as any team that we play. And so we had to really adjust to that, and I thought we did a pretty good job of that, but it cost us 14 points to get there.
Absolutely.
Once we got going, we scored 43 points in a row and kind of put the game on.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
And you guys have so much senior leadership on this team with Jay Small, Brandon Vondrak. I know that Daniel Bishop went down with a serious injury, so our thoughts are with them as well right now.
Thank you.
Hoping for a speedy recovery. But talk about how valuable it is to have that kind of experience when you get into the playoffs.
Well, these kids have always been in the playoffs. These seniors, this is fourth year in a row, and so the extended season is nothing new to them. And we kind of expect that we're going to play a 10th and hopefully 11th and 12th and so forth game. So we've been down this road before, and we have a group of 12 seniors this year, and that's a large group for us. And so we really feel like that experience just really helps us, and they can, like the other night we got behind, they didn't panic. They just got back to work and said, okay, we got to make some corrections, and everything was fine. Where a younger team might panic.
Sure. Jay Small is incredibly athletic, a big part of your team. Talk about his progress as a quarterback this year, though.
Well, Jay Small was a good quarterback as a freshman.
Absolutely.
And got a lot of snaps as a freshman, and has progressed nicely all 4 years. One thing, he is a very physical player. He's, he's 6'2", 190. He's one of our best lifters in the weight room, and if you're going to bring him down, you better bring it. So he's a very physical player as well, but he also is just such an accurate thrower. He can throw the ball 60 yards in the air, so our receivers are never out of range for him.
No.
So he's just an exceptional athlete, and I've been really blessed to be able to coach him for 4 years.
We've seen his talent on the basketball court as well.
Yeah.
Well, Coach, we'll take a quick break and recognize our sponsor, Bob Rose, for making this possible. We'll be right back with Coach Held. You're watching the SUX Sports Coaches Show.
Is mealtime at your home become a washout? A hair-raising experience? Full of rejection? Forget those mealtime hassles and call
276-5902. The point after does it all for you. 2523864. Westside Pizza brings it to your door. 5222834. The North End Zone feeds your family and more.
Operators are standing by.
Good times together.
Welcome back to the SUX Sports Coaches Show. With me, Hinton football head coach Bruce Held. Now, Coach, Western Christian on Friday night, a big game for you guys. The last 2 years, you guys are 19-3. All three of those losses have come to Western Christian. What makes them so tough when you guys have to face them?
Well, first of all, they're really large human beings, and they're very athletic, and that's a really good combination if you want to be a football team. And they're really well coached. Coach Koima up there and his staff, they do a great job, offense, defense, special teams. They're just really solid across the board. And, last year they proved it. They ended up second in the state and gave Iowa City Regina all they wanted in the state championship game. And a lot of those kids are back. They have 21 seniors on their team. And, if you want to have a good football team, a big bunch of seniors is really important. So they just play the game the right way it's supposed to be played, and we have all the respect in the world for them.
What needs to happen for you guys to come away with a victory in that game?
Well, number one, we can't turn the ball over, and that's really been what has killed us in the three previous losses. Just way too many turnovers. Again, they force us into those things. Their defense is really an attacking defense, and they come after you, and they make you make quick decisions. And with our offensive sets and so forth, it's pretty important that we make good decisions. So we're going to have to really work on that this week. We're going to throw a few wrinkles in on them they haven't seen before, like all of us do at this time of year. So we'll see if we can get a little more production out of our offense and hang on to the ball a little better. And then just stopping them. We gave a 95-yard touchdown pass to them the first game on a little slant pattern, and you know, that stuff you just can't have. You can't let them have the big plays, and that's what they live off of.
Well, Coach, I appreciate you coming on the show with me, and good luck on Friday, of course.
We'll always take good luck.
Now, we will have coverage for you from SUX Sports in Hull on Friday night between Hinton and Western Christian, kickoff at 7 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. You've been watching the SUX Sports Coaches Show.